Hello, my name is Polizhaeva Inna. I am candidate economic science, associate professor of chair economy, South Kazakhstan University. Today we with doctoral students prepared the subject types of enterprises. What is enterprise? Enterprise it is economic agent or persons acting in market economy, the sale of goods and services for profit and its maximization. Enterprises differ in terms of aims and nature of their operation. In business, enterprise usually classified by type and nature of activity, by size, by ownership, and classification by capital accessories.
Classification by type and nature of activity. First of all, business are different industrial branch. They are divided into the enterprise of production and non-production sphere. Here and after for smaller units, industrial, agriculture, credit and finance, transport. Further based on the type of form produced by the company product or service, you can select the actual, sectorial and subsectorial types of enterprise.
Classification by size of enterprise. One of the most important characteristics of a company is its size, determined primarily by the amount of employees, workers. As a rule, on this basis, the companies are divided as follows: small up to 50 employees, medium from 50 to 500, large more than 100, including a particularly large more than 1,000 employees. Sizing enterprises by number of employees may be supplemented by other features, sales, assets, profit center, etc.
Ownership is the basis of the legal status of the enterprise. According to the type of ownership, the enterprise can be private, state, municipal, and other enterprises. In all countries with a market economy, most businesses are privately owned. Let's consider what means private and state-owned enterprise. Private enterprises can exist as separate independent company or as associations established on basis system of participation and on the basis of agreements between the association members. Depending on the form of association, the company may be legally independent and self-solve business issues, or be deprived of the economic and legal independence. And in this case, the solution of business problems depend on the head office of the enterprises. And the state-owned enterprises appear along with private firms, contra-agent in economic circulation. State-owned enterprises are understood as purely public or mixed or parastatal enterprises. In the
classification of capital accessories, so there are several types of enterprises which consists of domestic, foreign, and joint enterprise. So first, domestic enterprises. It can be referred as national enterprises also. These enterprises whose capital is owned by domestic entrepreneurs of the country, and the country itself is identified based on its location and the registration of the company. So, second type of enterprise is foreign enterprises, whose capital is owned by foreign businessmen. It can be in whole or in parts, but in order to ensure that foreign businessman controls major stake of the company. So mostly these are the joint stock companies, or foreign businessmen can buy controlling stake in the firm in order to ensure its control on the firm. So third type is mixed enterprises. So these enterprises are those enterprises whose capital is controlled by businessmen of two or more countries, but it is also regulated by the legislation of country of its residence. So there are also some types of enterprises called multinational. So multinational companies are formed by the merger of merging firms in different countries. Also in modern conditions, largest industrial firms can create joint industrial enterprises. These are the enterprises who carry out scientific or technical cooperation. This can include sharing of patents, licenses, etc. So mostly these kind of enterprises are in the sphere of refining, petrochemical and chemical industries. So I told you, I have explained to you today about 3 types of enterprises. First, national, foreign, and the mixed. So thank you.